Oh, yeah?
Welcome back to Deus Ex Revision. Remember this bitch, Harriet? Remember the one who told us she wished we would fucking die? I sure do. Anyway, we're on our way to meet Maggie Chow. That's what we're doing. So let's work our way back down. Huh? Oh, there we go. And let's take the normal elevator. You know, it's really weird when you're playing all these different games and they have so many different controls. I'm like, oh, right-click activates in this game. Okay. It hasn't in the other 10 games I played. Alright. Here we go. Hello. Who are you?
I'm looking for Maggie Chow.
You must be Mr. Denton. Miss Chow has been expecting you. She is waiting in the living room. Please follow me.
Alright. There's Maggie Chow.
I will accompany you. The floor coverings were made by hand in Tibet.
Alright.
Mr. J.C. Denton, in the flesh. As dark and serious as his brother.
You know who I am. And Paul? You know my brother?
Intimately. Call me Maggie.
Paul never mentioned you.
That is why he is still alive. He can keep a secret even from his own brother.
But why?
Paul told you about Majestic 12, correct? The conspiracy behind UNATCO?
Just the name.
Majestic 12 sent Paul to murder the former Red Arrow leader. And me too.
And he double-crossed them?
Let's just say I persuaded him to join our side.
What does Majestic 12 want with the Red Arrow?
We are winning the Triad war against Majestic 12's ally, the Luminous Path. We were developing a new technology. You might have heard about a sword?
The Dragon's Tooth, right?
The Triad settle disputes in contests of skill, which includes the crafting of weapons. The Dragon's Tooth would have made us unstoppable.
So Majestic 12, they're trying to tip the balance, give the Luminous Path a technological advantage.
Exactly. I tried to warn the people of the danger. And the Luminous Path calls me a liar. The police have all the evidence they need to settle this, locked up in the station at the Wan Chai Market, but they will not act. Go and see. I know the code to their vault. 87342.
It's only fair to tell you that I spoke with Gordon Quick before coming here. I thought he was a friend of my brother's. I agreed to visit you and learn the truth of the situation.
Yes, you were seen. The new Red Arrow leader is Max Chen, and you don't have to go to the Lucky Money for him to know your activities. Now tell me about Paul. Why did he not return?
Paul's on his way to Hong Kong. I don't know when he will arrive.
Then you must think for yourself. In Hong Kong, the truth is seldom kept in plain sight. From up here, the city is scenery, a mountain that never changes. But everywhere the sands are shifting. We cannot know who to trust. The police, even our own families.
I could look around, try to learn something about the Luminous Path.
All the necessary evidence is at the police station in Wan Chai Market. If only the police would act. The Luminous Path are easy prey. All Majestic 12 must do is wave some money under their noses. We must expose the conspiracy behind the Luminous Path. Then they will fall apart from the inside. When your brother arrives, please tell him I have an important matter to discuss. Go to the police station. You will find the information we need.
Okay. So, it's an extra step that we don't necessarily need to do. But we will go to the police station. Just for the whole purpose of exploring every avenue. And then we'll be back. So let's head back to Wan Chai Market. Alright, so to get into the police station, we need to sneak in, basically, because we will be not exactly welcome there. So let's first smash the T-person's window. And they don't seem to care that we're up here. And this will sneak us in. But there are a couple guys right around the corner, so I think what we should probably do is gas them. You know, just gas the cops. And then hide. We're gonna hide till things settle down. Okay. So I think everyone's chilled out. Let's get this ready. There we go. All right. Since the fighting at the Canal Tunnel, the Luminous Path compound has remained silent and watchful. However, in 1938 there was an explosion and the sound of a helicopter flying east to west. But when I attempted to locate the aircraft for visual identification, I could only make out a black shape against the night sky. Its skin seemed to absorb light, like that of a shark in the deep ocean. At 2010, I began to hear reports of a Guilo, possibly the same one who created problems for the elder brother recently in the market, asking questions about things he should not be asking questions about. Uh-oh. So it seems like they've been watching me. That's not good! Let's turn these cameras off, huh? Unlocked. Open. I don't know if that's good. Now the code she gave us was 87342. Alright. Ooh, we got a lamb. Flamethrower, don't give a shit. Bioelectric cell. We'll take the ammo just because we can, I guess. Alright. From Central Police Command HK to Wanchai District Post 11384, Incident Review. Officer Tam is hereby cleared of all charges of negligence or misconduct. An incident reference, blah blah blah. It is the opinion of this tribunal that Officer Tam's use of deadly force was not only necessary but proper in his attempt to minimize civilian casualties. No need for further counseling or review is found at this time. Wanchai Incident Tribunal case closed. That doesn't seem like anything we need. Wait, what the hell's in my inventory then? Oh god. Get out. How did I collect all this shit? Reload. Can I use that? I can. Drop that too. Don't want. Alright, there we go. Here's what we're looking for. Attached, you will find a full surveillance report for the activities of subject Maggie Chow. Ms. Chow's associates with the Red Arrow Triad and its dragon head Max Chen are a matter of record. However, recent evidence indicates that she may also have been involved with the death of Chen's predecessor, Yuen Kong, a contributing factor to the current gang war. Ms. Chow and her relationship to the VersaLife Corporation, are also under investigation, but show a high probability of being linked to the recent conflict between the triads. District officers are respectfully asked to note that there are several tactical options for assessing Ms. Chow's penthouse. A service entrance at the rear of the address, a renovation project in progress on the building's 7th floor, and the roof. These options are outlined more fully in the surveillance report if it becomes necessary to detain Ms. Chow and search her premises. Commander Chung. So that's not good at all. Maggie Chow involved in the VersaLife Corporation, which means that she is involved with Bob Page. And And as we know, Bob Page is not good news. So, let's go back and see what she has to say about this shit! Hello.
I'm sorry. Miss Chow is not at home.
Of course not.
Yeah, well, tell her I know she double-crossed the Red Arrow, and I intend to prove it.
You're mistaken. Miss Chow.
She should never have sent me to the police station. Now I know she's hiding something, and I intend to find out what it is.
No. No, you are mistaken. Guards!
Oh! Holy fuck my ass. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have to put her ass down first. Like that. Let's see if she can even get in here. That's right. Uh-huh. You just sit your ass down. That's how we do it. God damn. Did you see that bitch shoot me? Miss Chow is not at home. You know what that means? That means I can do a little snooping. Alright. What's that? That's the sound of lasers. Huh. Got some sort of conference room. Mr. Hundley, it has become necessary to change my system password since it may have become compromised. I will encrypt the new password and forward it to you shortly. Please note that any access attempts made using Typhoon should be tagged and traced for interrogation. Okay. Insurgent by X. When faced with the subversion of an organized ruling body, external action, even when executed in concert as a group, is often ineffectual. True revolution can only come from working within, and in this the ultimate change that can be brought about by an individual is magnified by the very machinery that such organizations utilize to maintain their own authority. Historically, ruling bodies are always outnumbered by those they rule, but still they manage to maintain a disproportionate amount of power through a combination of tradition, confusion, and punishment. An operative who learns to simulate the veneer of a loyalist and guard their own secret heart can utilize those very same tools to overthrow such organizations, or shift them to a more ideologically pleasing axis. Interesting. Typhoon by Lin Yo. The history of the Triads is in many ways the history of modern China. Popular myth holds that the Triads originated as a resistance movement against the Qing dynasty after it descended from Manchuria to seize the capital of Peking by force. When faced with a rebellion in the Fujian province, the Qing dynasty recruited an order of warrior monks who were later deemed expendable by the emperor and all but exterminated. Survivors organized a number of secret monasteries and became known as the Hung Moon, dedicated to overthrowing the Qings. The Hung Moon showed a remarkable political adaptability, portraying themselves as protectors of the people, even as they accepted money from Japanese corporate fronts during World War II. Alright. Hello, Maggie. I swear I'll never forget your birthday again. July 18th is marked on my calendar forever, Lewis. It's probably something for a password, but you know what? We can hack it. Get it? We can hack it? Alright, cameras off. Unlocked. Open. 7th floor. Off. Security station. Off. Alright. Let's have a look in here. On the 2nd floor. What's up, kitty? The True Way by Kishiro Yoshitaka. If one is to imagine the perfect sword that can cut and swing with no resistance, a sword that is an extension of the mind and heart of the warrior who wields it, and not a dead weight of steel, then it becomes clear that the sword is of little consequence compared to the will of the strategist. Those who would master the way must come to understand this. A sword is a tool whose purpose is to cut. Each day, the strategist must practice this until it's not practice, but a part of their spirit. The strategist knows that every sword they wield is perfect, for their will is perfect, and it is through their will alone that they win battles. Man. And a bathroom. Again, the sound of lasers. Okay. So, we could go through the roof where that bitch Harriet was. We could go through the service elevator. But there's also another way. Through here. We opened it with a security camera, but this paper lantern also opens it. So Maggie Chen is in some serious shit.
Greetings, J.C. Denton. I have been observing you through this fascinating device in your skull. You have found the proof we needed. The Dragon's Tooth Sword. There, inside the glass case. If you wish to be my ally, you will retrieve the sword and await my instructions.
Sexual. That sounds like something I wish to do. There's guys in there. We need to be careful. They won't turn around or anything. They're stationary. So let's have a look-see. What's over here? New data cube transcript. Recording begins now. MC, Maggie Chow. Know you took the sword, Yen. You took it from the wrong place and the wrong people, and now you're in pain. You know how much I hate to see you in pain, baby. YK, I'm the dragon head of the Red Arrow Triad, and you are a hollow woman. Maggie, I'm much more than that, Yuen. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Yen? Yoon? Maybe Yoon? I'm the only thing standing between you and a world of hurt and darkness and shame. Tell me where the sword is, and maybe you'll die soon. And you are a bad actress. Unknown sound. And now you have one less finger. Oh, and she tortures people. Yay.
Ms. Chow, we are reassigning you temporarily. Put the long-term agenda on hold until Versa Life has met its deadline. It will be months and probably years before the Red Arrow can influence Beijing, whereas, well, I'm sure you heard about my appointment. We are in position to make a grab for Washington. We can't let this one slip through our fingers. Make sure the process stays on schedule.
Oh, and she's working directly with Walton Simons. That's what we want to see. He's our favorite. We're in some shit now. Alright, let's activate this computer. Oh, it's like some James Bond shit, you know? Open weapon case. Email. Let's all add this to the data vault and then read it. From Walton Simons to Maggie Chow, subject Triad Control. I have reviewed your latest report concerning the theft of the prototype sword and subsequent recovery efforts. You are to be commended for your swift response and exploitation of the theft to escalate tensions between the major triads. The resulting struggle will obviously weaken the native power structure, and I've already ordered an increased MJ-12 presence to be placed under your command for local operations. Solidifying our control over Hong Kong is a necessary first step in bringing the recalcitrant Chinese authorities to heel. We've also received reports that Agent Denton, Patrick... what? May be heading to Hong Kong for a possible rendezvous with Tracer Tong and a stolen SH-187. If possible, attempt to use your local connections to learn the whereabouts of Tong, then eliminate them both. From Operation Central to everyone, subject alert. For all operatives, clearance Archangel IB and above. Note that the penalties for unauthorized viewing of material without proper clearance are detailed in the UNATCO Charter Section 3.1, paragraphs D through E. A rogue operative codenamed J.C. Denton has fled the U.S. and is believed to be en route to Hong Kong. All agents and other operatives are warned that he is dangerous and is to be treated with extreme prejudice. Do not attempt to engage. Report all sightings to Agent Gunther Herman. Oh yeah, he's mad because I took out Ana Navarra. From Max Chen to Maggie Chow. We have observed suspicious activity near the Luminous Path compound. A black helicopter and a foreigner asking a number of questions about the path and their leader. I suggest caution until we can ascertain his motives. I will order some of our brothers to maintain a watchful eye on him. You should likewise be on your guard. Max. So yeah, they are,
Good. Now take the sword to Max Chin at the Lucky Money Club. If you can make peace among the triads, then Perhaps I can help you in your difficulties.
The Dragon's Tooth Sword. It's actually really fucking badass. Base damage plus 20% times 5, 120. God damn. The true weapon of a modern warrior, the Dragon's Tooth is not a sword in the traditional sense, but a nanotechnologically constructed blade that is dynamically forged on command into a non-eutactic solid. Nanoscale wetting devices ensure that the blade is both unbreakable and lethally sharp. Yeah, it's pretty badass, but we can't use it. So, Max Chen is working with Maggie Chow, but he wants me to deliver the sword to him to make peace between the Triads. And I imagine that he didn't know that she had the sword. So let's get the hell out of here. And do that. Back to Wenchai Market, bitches. Alright, lucky money. It's gonna be down here. Now we can check out the underground mall. This fucking music is so good. I love it. Alright. There's like a few stores in here we can break into, but it's honestly not really worth it. The only thing of real interest down here is, in here, this club.
I'm meeting someone.
Okay.
Hey man, where you from?
The States.
We're from Australia.
On vacation?
Let's just wait for Russ.
He's kinda cute. What's your name?
JC. Is this a good club?
Oh, totally. And it's a Red Arrow place? They get everything real cheap. Look, can we ask a big favor?
Sure.
My friend and I. It's so silly. We left our credit cards at the hotel. Think you could get us in?
How much do you need?
Only 20 each. We get in for 20.
We get in for 20. Sure.
Sure.
Right, you like to dance then? Let's go.
You're so bad.
You're so bad. Alright. Let me in.
Leather boots. For you, 25 credits admission.
Leather boots, huh? You like those?
Here you go.
Perfect. I order you to stand in the spotlight and growl at the women like a dog who needs a master.
Is that what kind of club this is? I don't think I signed up for that shit.
Thanks for getting me in.
Yeah! No? Alright.
Thanks for getting me in.
Stay in the dance area.
Yeah. Look at all the goth girls dancing.
I'm not your type.
I just want to ask a few questions.
Look, I was here first. Chen told me himself. If there's a job, I get it.
What kind of job?
Just back off. I got fired in the quick stop next door without even a warning, and I need a cash.
Tough luck.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get them back. And unlock into their computer. It's management, password, code 324. One of these nights, I'm gonna stick it there and trash all their records.
What's a quick stop cashier doing working for the Red Arrow?
And working it.
So he gives us a code to break into one of the stores, and it's not that big a deal.
Good evening. Hello there. Do you know a man named Max Chen?
Of course I know Max, a terrific fellow.
Do you know where I can find him?
In the back room. He runs the whole Red Arrow from here. Hey, you're not with the police, are you?
I'll tell you later.
I'll tell you later if I'm with the police.
Hello. Thanks for getting
100 credits. A pleasing companion.
Where can I find Max Chen?
Check at the bar, kid. Hello.
Yeah, there's no reason to, you don't actually get to screw him.
I've never seen so many troopers. They must be close to a breakthrough.
But which division?
Maybe all of them. Something fundamental. I saw guards in biotech, too.
I think it's just the UC.
They've had that for weeks.
But word has gotten out. Every engineer on the planet,
VersaLife already has the best security in the industry.
even my game programmer friend in Texas offered me 1 million credits for 1 hour on the UC. Wanted to make the game of life with buckyballs. Joking, of course. Mind if I ask what you were talking about?
You with the company?
It just sounded interesting. Troops. At a corporation? Not your affair. Please do not intrude.
Jeez!
We do not wish to be disturbed.
We're having a private discussion.
So something interesting is happening at VersaLife. Look how fucking big that bottle of wine is.
I don't like being in the dark.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
Everything's so compartmentalized.
A pain, I know. But all it takes is one leak to the net, and there goes our work into the public domain.
It's more like the way you'd organize a prison camp than a laboratory.
Let's not get melodramatic.
I've spent months making this rotor for sorting calcium ions, and I don't even know what it's for.
Kaczynski was right about the division of labor. I'll give him that much. Want another drink?
Who puts the pieces together?
Someone who makes a lot more money than we do.
So basically some weird stuff is happening at VersaLife.
Oh, sure. I don't mind needles.
Okay, Vince.
Toom schmooma.
Alright.
Have another drink?
Don't mind if I do.
As you were saying?
Well, women back home, they aren't like your daughter. I do very much wish to meet her.
You are very handsome. You must have many girlfriends in your country.
Oh, come on. Nah.
I like how his name is just Loser. Oh, now it's Lawrence.
Hi ho, sir.
My friend and I were about to leave.
Yeah, I bet you were.
See, my class. Well, in the US, either you have nothing or you have everything. And the women of my class, well, they're spoiled. Whereas your daughter, see, she's the perfect example. Born not with a silver spoon in her mouth, but...
Wooden chopsticks.
Yes, good, that's very good. Exactly. And that's why she understands the important things. Food, shelter, a good life.
That's a very nice watch.
Thank you. So kind of you. A gift from my mother, actually.
Okay.
I like your jacket.
Thank you.
14 karat gold, actually. Not
Jesus.
my style at all.
Fine things suit you.
You think so?
You have thin aristocratic wrist.
Oh, stop it. It will go to my head.
The conversation with this guy is funny.
Beer is 15. Wine is 120.
I'm looking for Max Chen.
Is that so? What is it about?
I need to find Tracer Tong.
Are you crazy? Can't even say that name in here.
Can I ask you something?
What do you want to know?
Despite all I've read about the Triads, I wasn't prepared to see them operating in the open, on the streets, and wearing uniforms. Doesn't the Chinese government care?
Chinese leave Hong Kong alone. They barricade the roads to control trade to the mainland, but they know how business is done.
I would think the secret smuggling operations of the Triads would disturb the Chinese government.
Maybe the luminous path, but China knows that the red arrow of business owners, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and that they protect the city from outside influences.
You said outside influences. What does China fear?
China is the last sovereign country in the world. Authoritarian but willing, unlike the UN-governed countries, to give its people the freedom to do what they want.
As long as they don't break the law.
Listen to me. This is real freedom. Freedom to own property, make a profit, make your life. The West, so afraid of strong government, now has no government, only financial power.
Our governments have limited power by design.
Rhetoric? You believe it? Don't you know where these slogans come from?
I give up.
Well-paid researchers. How do you say it? Think tanks? Funded by big businesses. What is there? A think tank?
Hardly as sinister as a dictator, like China's premier.
Privately funded propaganda. The Trilateral Commission in the United States, for instance.
The separation of powers acknowledges the petty ambitions of individuals. That's its strength.
A system organized around the weakest qualities of individuals will produce the same qualities in its leaders.
Perhaps certain qualities are an inseparable part of human nature.
The mark of the educated man is the suppression of these qualities in favor of better ones. A The same is true of civilization.
The fact that you just have this, like, political discussion with a fucking bartender.
I'll get a drink later.
Ah, it's good. No, that's not what I wanted to do. It's not like they were chasing me for a second. 3 picks? Fuck off. Oh. Here we go.
Excuse me, sir. This room is off limits to club patrons. I suggest you leave.
It's okay. I'm here to see Max Chen. He'll expect me.
An American. I hope he likes what you have to say.
That's
Isaac
right.
Is letting anybody back here these days.
That damn Isaac. Hello.
You must be Max Chen.
So?
I have found something in Miss Chow's apartment that might interest you.
Is that so?
The sword was never destroyed. It was stolen, and she is the one who stole it.
Preposterous.
I have it right here.
But Miss Chow?
She works for a group called Majestic 12. She's using you and the Red Arrow for her own ends.
No, you must be mistaken.
Think about it. She murders your predecessor, hides the sword, pushes the Red Arrow into the war with the Luminous Path, and then, what next? The Triads are weakened and an outside group seizes power. Sound far-fetched?
Oh, there must be an explanation.
Perhaps you should meet with the leaders of the Luminous Path.
Perhaps. For now, take them this message. I will stop hostilities until I have completed an investigation.
Boss.
What is it?
Marty at the door said we have trouble. Soldiers coming in. She said there was some kind of match.
Oh, shit!
Say your business and go.
Uh-oh. Oh, those are commandos, man. Well, I'll just sneak in and grab this armor.
Stay calm.
Stay calm. Oh, there's one up here. I'll take those biocells.
It's some kind of raid. I'm innocent.
Yeah, you fucked him up, though. Oh, shit! Oh, God.
Red Arrow.
Kill him! Get him! I'm a coward! This is realistic difficulty. Did you get him? Ah! Oh, fuck my ass! Come on. Did they get him? Oh, I think the cops got him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh shit. They killed the party girl. Oh fuck. Are we okay, guys? Here, let me drop all this shit. That is way too many body armors. I don't need nearly that much, but the thermoptic camo is really nice. Integrating woven fiber optics and an advanced computing system, thermoptic camo can render an agent invisible to both humans and bots by dynamically refracting light and radar waves. However, the high power drain makes it impractical for more than short-term use, after which the circuitry is fused and it becomes useless. It also doesn't last very long at all, but it's good in a pinch.
Terrorist attack! Clear the mall!
Hi.
Target's here.
Come on!
Get him! Yeah. Well, sorry about the bloodbath, guys. It wasn't my fault. So I think we're good to head back to Gordon Quick.
Please, look around.
At least I think so. Because he's with the Luminous Path, and he wants to, Max Chen wants to speak to the leader, so I think we're good.
You were right. Maggie Chow is a con artist.
You have proof?
Yes, I found the sword in her apartment.
Good. Inform the Red Arrow Dragon Head. Then we will see who is the real traitor.
I've already been to the Lucky Money. Max Chen has declared truce between the Red Arrow and the Luminous Path.
A truce? Are you certain?
Majestic 12 attacked the club. I think he would consider forming an alliance.
Mr. Denton, you are the man I hoped you were. Tracer Tong is inside, in his laboratory below the compound. The door is in our sparring room. He will know what to do next. To enter our compound, use the code 1997. I look forward to shaking the hand of my enemy.
Sounds good. 1997. We're in. Sup, puppy? Ooh. Nothing that way. Dun 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 dun. This fucking music is so fucking good. Alright. Guess we can go downstairs.
You are here, observe the laws of the Triad.
Nice kitchen.
You must have won great favor with the Dragon Head.
That's right. What else we got? Journal of Hung Quan Gordon Quick. It is the steel in her heart, much like that of her father, that leads me to love her. How unfortunate that the old gods should laugh, and she should be the child of the Dragon Head.
Just don't understand this city.
The man who would lead the Red Arrow against the Luminous Path and destroy all we have sought to create for the Celestial Kingdom. But I know that whatever fate has decreed for us, we will walk that road together. There can be no betrayal in the feelings we have for each other, and no teachings that can show me the error in our actions. Today, Master Tong has informed me that we will have visitors. Alright. Ooh. Prod charger stuff. That's nice. Okay. Here's the secret entrance. Same code. Tracer Tong's laboratory. And we'll get to finish this up with a nice event. A nice event.
Mr. Tong, you know my brother Paul Denton.
Yes, a reliable man. So your kill switch has been activated.
I feel fine, but it's been over 16 hours.
See how easily our technologies turn on us? The more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your hands.
Can you do something about it?
That will depend. You, like your brother, are an extraordinary piece of technology. I never pass up the chance to try a new blade, but I fear at the crucial moment I may lift up my arm to strike and you will twist free of my grasp.
In other words, I'll owe you a favor.
Indeed, as will your friend Mr. Jacobson, a man of much useful knowledge. He arrived in Hong Kong shortly after you did. I was forced to keep him in custody until I could verify his identity and his loyalties.
I assume he checked out.
I believe he is sincere. Now, go down the stairs to the operating platform, and I will examine your systems.
Alex is here! Sweet. Jock's Tanachi Road apartment added. I must have somehow missed that. MJ12 nano augmentation. Oh, that's about Project Dybbuk thoughts and meditations. As the most dignified of the Celestial Kingdom had expected, inquiries into the nature of MJ12 and the so-called Project Dybbuk were quickly declined in an extremely abrupt manner and resulted in the unfortunate but necessary loss of one humble servant who will be forever exalted in the annals of our organization. However, further perseverance has suggested that the aforementioned project involved the quiet acquisition of Chinese technology that was later applied to the invention of an improved stealth helicopter for use in covert MJ12 operations. A careful examination of electric traces would lead an astute observer to conclude that this information was liberated during a number of skilled intrusions into Chinese corporate data wells originating from UNATCO headquarters in New York, which in turn leads to certain questions and links about UNATCO and MJ12. That it does!
Stay right there.
God!
Success. Come back to the control room.
Done! The kill switch is gone. And, you know what? We've done a lot of talking. And there's just going to be some more talking, so I think this is probably a good spot to end this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. This one was a lot more eventful than the last one. And, yeah, thank you all for continuing to stick around. We're almost at 100 subscribers, and there'll be a special event when that happens. I've got a playthrough of another game that I've been secretly holding in the bank for a rainy day, and 100 subscribers might be the way to do it. So thank you all very much. I'll see you on the next one. You stay safe out there and have a good night.